Welcome. Today we will prepare a DC junction box which will have this kind of switches and this one. So we have purchased a box. We have made a hole in the box so that this pin will fit inside. So we are going to prepare with the help of three switches over here. So this is the box we can easily purchase from local market at rupees 25 or 30. So first of all we are doing the marking so that we can install the pins inside. Simultaneously we are going to use the switches over here. So one by one we will see how to prepare the same. So we have to check whether the pin goes inside or not, like this. You can see on the back side here. So simultaneously we have to enter the third one, and we want to remove the part over here so that we can fit the switches. So these are a few connections which we can refer for wiring. Here you can see these are the two switches which are connecting to the we can say these pins over here. Finally this will be the connections which we are having. Carefully let's look at the connections over here. This one we are using for connecting it to the external battery over here. So this will be the switch which is connected to this pin. This is the switch connected to this pin. So when you want to connect load here, you should switch on this. When you want to connect load here, you should switch on this. This one will be the source for power that can be come from external battery. So the cutting of box has been done over here. Simultaneously we have one more hole here so as to insert the pin. So the cutting has been done. So we will insert the pins inside. So the pins are inserted inside, you can see over here. So the pin gets locked. Now we need to insert the switches. So what next we required? We required a wire stripper, and we will do the connection with the help of wire. The way you are following this connections over here, you can see the pins are actually connected to your switch. So which end is connected, that you can carefully see here, and accordingly we will make the connections. So this is the big end which is connected to your top of your switch. Same way here also the big end is connected to the top of your switch. So accordingly we will do the connections for this case. So you can now see the connection already has been done. Additionally one pin is also been provided on this side, you can see. So now it's a time to do soldering operation. So carefully check out the connection which we have done over here. So this box is almost ready. We have make use of wire stripper over here. Then you can make use of wire so as to do the connection. So as per the connection has been done, now it's time to do the soldering operation. So for soldering operation you may require soldering iron. Additionally you will require solder wire for the same in order to do the soldering operation. So let's move to the soldering operation. So we are going to use the solder gun for the operation over here. So power supply is switch on. With the help of solder wire you need to further do the process. So the soldering has been done. You can just check it out. All connections are being properly soldered. You have to check for the loose connection if fitting. This is how the final box is prepared. You can make it switch on off You can connect the DC loads at this point, 3 points. Simultaneously this will be source input, and in this way we can create the DC junction box. Thank you. So we are going to check whether the box is working correctly or not. So I have inserted a DC light over here. So with the help of this, the box is connected to the output from the controller. This is our battery which is connected to the controller. So I'm just try to have this. You can see now we'll just check with the other pin option over here. Okay, here also it is working. One more time for the first one. We'll check here. Again this is working. So in this way, whatever the box that has been prepared, it is working quite correctly, and we can proceed for using it. Thank you.